This is definitely the best era for videos.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Listography. Jason, Joe, and Cramser with you again. Still talking about the 80s. This is going to be a new one. We didn't do this for the 70s, but today we're going to talk about the best music videos of the decade. Some of our favorites. Interested to see what you guys got.
I can start this one. I got a lot. There's a whole bunch of classic, the birth of MTV. So obviously there's going to be a lot here. But if we're doing a 5-1, let's see. I'm going to start with Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Cyndi Lauper, kind of a nice example of like storytelling, big on MTV, guest stars, the sort of a giant production. And that's kind of what they did in the 80s. I'm going to go When Doves Cry, a sexual tour de force from Prince, just so steamy. Number 3, let's go with Hot for Teacher, Van Halen. Sort of that humorous style, it works really well with their music. David Lee Roth. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's smiling. It's a big joke, but it's a great video. It's a great song. And then we got Sledgehammer from Peter Gabriel. Stop motion, really cool looking. Very sort of, at the time, groundbreaking. But number 1's pretty obviously Thriller from Michael Jackson. 10-minute plus song, a whole, it's like a mini movie. It's just phenomenal. There's a reason he was the king of pop in the 80s. Reason why Thriller is the number 1 selling studio album of all time. And it's just a great video. You got the zombies, the dancing. It's a pretty easy number 1.
I got a lot of repeats, so in the name of fun, I'm going to disregard some, but I did have that as my number 1. I'm going to cross that off. I also had Cyndi Lauper on there. I'm going to cross that off, and I had Sledgehammer. I'm going to cross that off. I'm going to start by telling you what I definitely don't have is Land of Confusion, because that scares the living shit out of me. I can't take it. It is too bizarre and creepy, and there's just something that's just... It's terrifying to me. I don't want anything to do with it. Don't even like the song. All right, here's what I got. I'll keep the Michael Jackson train going. Go with Billie Jean. Great footwork. Love how the sidewalks are kind of lighting up. It's got like this 80s noir feel to it. It really fits the music. Just great. I'm also going to go with Don't Come Around Here No More. The big Alice in Wonderland tea party vibe. The costume and the sets are great. Petty looks hilarious in that hat. He kind of looks like a rabbit when you think about it, so it's perfect. Next, I'm going to go, not a really extravagant music video, but iconic to me. I'm going to go with Robert Palmer, Addicted to Love. He's just got like this, this sexual vibe with kind of like the white powder-faced girls kind of just robotically playing the guitars and the instruments behind him, and he's just in a shirt and tie and just kind of doing his thing. Next, I got to go with U2, Where the Streets Have No Name. I think this just really evokes what the song's all about. It's a very freeing quality to it, really rebellious nature. The cops come when they're performing on top of the building. But my number 1 now, that I'm not going to go with Thriller, I'm going to go with the parody of Raiders of the Lost Ark, Hungry Like the Wolf by Duran Duran. Just capitalizing on a famous film and just really awesome, and they nailed it. I love it. It's classic.
So we're going no repeats, so I'll scratch a few of those off as well. But I will have Land of Confusion for sure.
Don't do it.
Anything with kind of weird puppets or scary looking Muppets, I'm going to love it. Also going to go with You Can Call Me Al by Paul Simon, with Chevy Chase doing the lip syncing and dancing around. You don't like Fun or something? What's wrong with you?
I don't like Chevy Chase, first of all. Something bothers me. The height difference really bothers me, just aesthetically. And I don't know. It's just such a boring video to me. I don't know.
All right, I'm also going to go with I Want to Break Free by Queen, Freddie Mercury, vacuuming. Also got about Whip It by Devo. with the red hats and the cigarette in the mouth. Got My Mind Set on You by George Harrison, with the sort of like bookcase and stuff in the background, dancing along to the music, and then his body double does a backflip off the chair. It's really goofy and ridiculous. Love it. And what do I got? One more? I did 5 already.
All right. So what are your other ones?
A couple other ones from Michael Jackson. One that you guys didn't mention, probably my favorite, is Smooth Criminal with the lean. I also got Start Me Up, which is just so ridiculous and bad. It's great.
Same with him and Bowie doing dancing in yeah.
I got Opposites Attract with Paula Abdul dancing with the cat, cartoon cat. Take on Me.
Definitely, yeah. That one slipped right. Yeah, should have been on mine probably.
And the last one I have written down is Say, 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 McCartney and Michael Jackson, where they're going around ripping people off.
I also had Fine Young Cannibals, which She Drives Me Crazy on there. Springsteen, Dancing in the Dark. Courtney Cox and him just kind of terribly dancing. Really good. Courtney Cox, back in the day, not so much now. But she looks like one of the puppets from Land of Confusion now, essentially, is what happened. So, not good.
There's a lot of ones we've probably missed. Money for Nothing, Dire Straits. It's pretty much a classic. Kind of the same vein, you might think from the Cars, that computer animation, real big in the 80s. Like a Prayer, Madonna. Bad by Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson had a whole bunch. Bad, I believe, was directed by Martin Scorsese, so he had pretty much whatever Michael Jackson wanted, he got in the 80s. And, well, one other one that isn't really like 80s style, but One by Metallica always kind of got me in the feels with the Johnny Got a Gun or Johnny Came Marching Home Again, the footage of the movie interspersed with the performance. I always thought that was pretty creepy. So that's a good one. Always stuck with me.
Let us know what your favorite videos in the 80s were. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Hit the bell for notifications after you subscribe, and check down in the description for links to all of our social media accounts. We've got Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We're going to be doing 80s videos all week leading up to 1990 on Friday, so keep a lookout for the rest of the videos, and we will see you in the next one.